Hello and welcome to IndianExpress.com. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today met a delegation led by Omar Abdullah who had come to apprise him about the ground situation in Kashmir. Mr. Modi made some very important remarks after meeting the delegation. I have with me Anand Mishra who will throw some light on the meeting. Anand, how do you view the remarks that Mr. Modi made on the ground situation, on the ongoing Kashmir unrest?
Sangeeta, if you look at the remarks, they are quite significant. It's a significant reach out. For the first time in last many days, the Prime Minister has talked about the need for a dialogue for permanent solution to J&K. This remark comes amid a kind of race that is there in Kashmir for last 45 days. Stone pelting is continuing, youths are dying. So this is what the opposition parties have been demanding for last many days. If we go back just a little on August 15, when the Prime Minister spoke from the ramparts of the Red Fort, his speech was focused on Balochistan, POK. Basically, he was targeting Pakistan. That was the criticism of the opposition parties, that Prime Minister is not addressing the issue of J&K. The Prime Minister is not talking about the people of Srinagar who are dying in the streets. So this time the Prime Minister has indeed made a significant reach out. He has, especially if you look at the remarks that he says that people who are dying in the valley are very much are Indian. So that's quite a significant reach out.
So, Omar Abdullah met both the President and the PM today. What exactly were his demands?
See, the Omar Abdullah or the other opposition parties, including from CPM and some regional parties in Jammu and Kashmir, they are quite worried about the use of this pellet guns. A lot of youths have fallen prey to that. So one of the demands which they have repeated in both the meetings is that let us find out an alternative to it. So even if we have to control militancy, we have to control unrest, then there should be less lethal options. That is one demand to be specific. On the larger issue, they are saying that if this continues, then the mainstream parties in Jammu and Kashmir will be alienated. They will not be in a position to take up people's issues. They will not be in a position to address people. So there is an urgent need to meet people's representatives, talk to all stakeholders, so that some sort of exercise is there to end this alienation, which is happening there for a long time.
So, where do you think the situation, Kashmir situation, is heading from here?
If you look at the deliberations today, I would like to draw your attention towards a significant remark by CPI General Secretary Sitaram Yechury. He has said that a lot of study groups, a lot of interlocutors who went to Kashmir had submitted different reports. So government could start this political dialogue process by culling out some of those recommendations, start working on it, reach out to people. If you recall, some time back in Parliament, there was a demand to send an all-party delegation to the state. That is also an option which the Prime Minister may like to exercise now, since already political parties from different streams are approaching him to urgently address the issue, and they are also willing to play some role. So the entire burden is not on the government this time. There seems to be some sort of a political consensus among the mainstream parties, both in the valley and outside, that this is indeed time to make the next move to resolve the issue. Otherwise, things will go out of control.
Thank you, Anand, for all the inputs, and thank you for watching.